Read number 2.
If a rectangle in which the length is 1.6 times the width is called a golden rectangle. Copy and complete to show copy this table to show more choose from possible sides for the golden rectangle.
Okay. So now if you have the width, he told you that the length is, this means equal 1.6 times, so 1.6 multiplies the width. So this means length equal 1.6 times width. Okay? Now if you have the width 10 multiplied by 1.6, you get 16. If you have the width 15, 15 times 1.6, 24. Same. Now if you have the length, you need to divide 1.6. 1 divided by 1.6 as a fraction, because I need exact value. 1 divide 1.6.
Equals 62.5 over 8. 5 over 8.
5 over 8. I need the answer as a fraction in simplest form.
Why can't I convert it to centimeters? 1 meter, 100 centimeters.
This meter, yes, you are right. 5 over 8, first 5 over 8, am I right?
Yeah.
5 over 8 is 5 over 8 meter. If you need to convert to centimeter, times 100 equals 62.5 centimeter. So you can write, listen, you can write 5 over 8 meter, because this meter, or you can write 62.5 centimeter. He didn't ask you to convert, so you have a choice. You can keep 5 over 8 meter, or you can change from meter to centimeter, so times 100, so 62.5 centimeter. Now for the last one.
250.
First, I need the answer in meter. In meter first. 2.5 meter, which is equivalent to 150 centimeter. So if you wrote 2.5 meters correct, 250 centimeter correct. Okay, you have a choice. But write the unit, 2.5 meter or 250 centimeter. Number 3, Asil, can you read?
The mass of 5 mass cloth is 3.48 kilograms. Work out the mass of the 40 books.
Okay. So the mass of 3 box is 3.48. So I need the mass of 40 box. Yes, cross multiply, because this is direct to proportion. If you increase the number of boxes, the cost will increase.
There is the mass of 5.
Yes, cross multiply. 40.
3.48.
Sorry. This 5. So 5 box for 3.48. So 40 box for how much? So cross multiply.
27 times 27 and 27 25. 27 is 125.
7.84.
27.
27 point what?
84.
Exact?
Yes.
Okay, so 27.84. So because this direct to proportion, we cross multiply to find the missing. Understood?
Yes.
Number 4. Mujtaba, can you read number 4?
The cost of oranges is proportional to the number bought. 8 oranges cost 2.24 pounds. Work out the cost of 13 oranges.
Okay. So because proportion means direct to proportion. So use the cross multiply method to find the missing.
3.64.
So 13 times 2.24 divided by 8.
3.64.
3 point.
64.
Okay. Number 5, the average cost of heating the water for a shower is 0.23 pound. Work out the cost in pounds for 7 showers. So multiply by 7. Yes, so multiply by 7. So 0.23 times 7 equals 1.61. Okay. 0.23 times 30. 6.90. Next one, 0.23 times 365 equals 0.95. Now write down a formula for the cost, okay, for n showers. So the cost C equal 0.23 N. Number 6. Read number 6, Abu Bakr.
The cost of a taxi journey of X kilometers is given by the formula y equals to 1.65x. Is the cost proportional to the distance traveled? Justify your answer.
Okay. This means, is this direct to proportion?
Yes.
Why direct to proportion?
Proportional, because it says proportional.
It rises by the same value.
Yes, if you increase x, y increase by the same ratio.
It says
If you multiply x by 2, y multiply by 2. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So if you increase the value of x, y will increase by the same ratio. So this direct to proportion. Yes, what do you need? If you increase x, y will increase by the same ratio as x. Because if you double x, y will double.
So what do you
This. So for A, is the cost proportional to the distance? Yes. Because if you increase x, y will increase by same ratio as x. Or you can say that y over x is 1.65 is constant. Okay? For B, work out the cost of the journey for 6.4 kilometers. Why cross multiply? You have the formula. X is 6.4, so just multiply. Okay, y equal 1.65 times 6.4. 10 point? Okay, 10.56. Now for C, Ian pays 23 pound 43 pence for a taxi ride. How far did he travel? Now we have y. Now we have y. We need to find x. We have y. We need to find x. Y 23.43 equals 1.65 into x. Now to find x, divide. So x 23.43 divide by 1.65 equals 14.2 or 14.20. Now for D, draw a sketch to show the shape of a graph of y against x. This direct proportion, am I right?
Yes.
For direct proportion, straight line starts from the origin, then goes up like that. Yes, because this sketch not accurate the graph. Okay, so this x and this y. Is the answer for D. Number 7, tell Muhammad. Yes, read.
This shape is called the quadrant. It is a quarter of a circle. The graph shows the perimeter y centimeters of a quadrant of radius x centimeters. Explain why the graph shows the perimeter of the quadrant is proportional to the radius.
Who can solve A? This is the graph he means. This is the graph. Straight line passing through the origin and goes up. So this is direct proportion. Direct proportion represented by straight line passing through the origin and goes up. Understood? So explain why the graph shows that the perimeter, this is the perimeter and this is the radius. That the perimeter is proportional to the radius because it represented by, you can write that, it represented by straight line passing through the origin. Okay? Yes, straight line passing through the origin. Because the graph, okay? Because it represented by straight line passing through the origin. Straight line and passing through the origin, so this direct proportion. Now B. Yes, go ahead. Huriya, can you read B?
Use the graph to work out a formula for the perimeter y centimeter of the quadrant in terms of the radius.
Okay. How to find the relation between y and x from the graph?
We divide it.
Sir, 50 divided 14.
Or 40, 50, yes. Because y equal number times x, okay? How to find this number? Y, for example, equal mx. How to find m? Divide y by x. So, you can take this point, which is 40 and 50. Okay? So, y equal 50 and x equal 14. So, divide 50 divide by 14. 50 divided by 14 equal what?
3.57.
3.57? 50 divided by 14? 3.57? Okay. Or you can write 50 over 14. So, y, this is the answer for B. Y equal 50 over 14 in the simplest form. 25 over 7? 25 over 7x. This is exact. But you can write 3.57. This is not accurate.
There's also 3 and 4 percent.
I don't need mixed number in this one. I need fraction. Proper fraction. Okay? So y equal 25 over 7x or 50 over 14. So you can write as improper fraction or you can round to mixed number. So y equal 3.6x. Now see, Renee, read C. Okay, now the radius is given to you, x is given to you, 19. Radius, which is x, is given to you. I need y, I need the perimeter.
M times 19.
Y equal 3.6 times 19. Or 25 over 7 times 19. You have a choice because you have x and you need y. Okay? So substitute. So y equal 3.6 times 19. 68.4 centimeter. To 1 decimal. D. Use your formula to find the radius of a quadrant with perimeter 85. Now you have the perimeter 85.
Divide.
Yes. You have y. You need to find x. So divide by 3.6. So x or the radius equal 85 divide by 3.6 equals 23.
23.6.
Okay. Now E, the formula for the area of a quadrant with a radius of x centimeter is A equals 0.785 x squared. Shows that the area is not directly proportional to the radius. Why not directly proportional?
Because it's not straight line.
Area directly proportional if we have constant times the radius. Am I right? So if the area equal constant times the radius, so this is directly proportional. Do we have that?
No.
Area equal number, but times x squared, not times x. So A directly proportional with x squared, with the square of the radius, not with the radius. Okay? So A increase as x power 2, as the square of the radius, not with the radius. Okay? So the area is not directly proportional to the radius because the area increase as the square of the radius. Okay? Or you can say that A is directly proportional to the square of the radius, not the radius itself. Because we have x power 2. For direct proportion, we have y equal mx. Y equal mx. Y equal number times x. So y and x directly proportional. But if we have y equal mx squared, there's not direct proportion between y and x. Okay, right. Because area is directly proportional with the square, directly proportional to the square of the radius, not the radius. I can write to you, okay? Because we have this 0.785 or what?
Do we have something like this in the control test?
Why not? Okay? Because area is directly proportional,
Of the radius of the radius. Of the square of the radius.
okay, to the square of the radius, not the radius. Number 8. Nurhan, can you read number 8?
Somebody of 63, 50 years old, showed that 19 of them wear glasses. So the sample
Wait. So from 63, we have 19 wear glasses. Okay, go ahead.
the sample is
Representation.
all 50 years old. Also, how many people out of the 1,000 do you expect to wear glasses?
Yes. So if we have 1,000, how many one of them will be wearing glasses? How to do that?
Cross multiply.
Yes, because this direct to proportion. If you increase the number, you will increase the number who wear glasses. So cross multiply and then find the answer. 19 times 1,000 divide 63.
301.6.
301.6. So you can say 302. Okay, round. You can round because it's number of people. We don't have 0.6 people. Number 9, read.
The time taken to complete a rail journey is inversely proportional to the average speed of the train. At a speed of 100 km per hour, the journey takes 4.5 hours. Work out the missing values in this table. So we're going to do line multiply. So 100 times 4.5 divided by 80, which equals to 5.63. And then we're going to do the same thing also. And then-
Line multiply.
Yes.
You need to find the missing, so line multiply. Why line multiply?
Because inversely proportional.
Yes, inversely proportional, you can use line multiplication to find the missing. So 100 times 4.5 is 45. 45 divided by 80 equals,
5.63.
sorry?
5.63.
You can round to one decimal. 5.6? 5.625? Okay, if exact, write all. You can round if not exact. Now for the next one,
And then we're going to do also line multiply, which equals to 3.75.
3.75?
Yes.
3.75. Because inversely proportional, so you can find the missing using line multiply. So multiply y by x, then divide y to find x. Understood, eh? Work out a formula connecting x and y in the form x times y equal k, where k is a number.
We multiply y times x.
You get
100 multiplied 4.5.
450. So x times y equal 450. So x times y equals 450. So this is the relation, this is the formula connecting x and y. Because inversely proportional, so x times y constant. X times y is a number. How to find this number? Multiply y by x. This value by that one, or 80 by 5.625, or 120 times 3.75. You get the same answer, which is 450. So x times y is 450. Number 10, speak up.
The time taken to walk to the end of a playing field is inversely proportional to the walking speed. Amelia walks 1.6 meters per second and takes 174 steps. Work out the formula connecting walking speed and time taken in a second.
Okay. Time is inversely proportional to the walking speed. Okay. So now the walking speed 1.6 meter per second and the time 174. Work out a formula connecting walking speed s and the time taking t. Okay. Go ahead. Inversely proportional. So if you multiply them, you get the same number. Multiply them, you have a constant number. So can you multiply them? Multiply 1.6
1.6
times 174 equals
equals 278.4.
200.
278.4.
0.4. So now you can write S into T equals 278.4. This is the formula, okay? Because inversely proportional, this means when you multiply them, you get the same number. We have a constant number. Read B. Yes. Lily.
Takes 142 seconds. Walk out her walking speed.
Okay.
So we will divide 100.
So we need to find S is equal.
What is equal to 178.4 divided by 142.
Divide 142 equals
Two.
exact
1.96
1.96. So write 1.96. Okay. 1.96 meter per second. Asil, can you read number 11?
Some rectangles have an area of 100 centimeters. The length of one side of one rectangle is 80 centimeters. Work out the length of the other side.
Okay. Area of rectangle length by width. Area of rectangle length by width. The area is given to you 1,200. Now, if you have the length, for example, and you need to find, yes, you need to divide. So now divide.
15.
1,200 divide 80.
15.
Okay. So for the answer for A, 1,200 divide 80 equals 15. Now for B,
120.
the length of one side of another rectangle is 10. Yes, so 1,200 divided by 10 equal 120. Now for C,
X times Y equals 200.
if the lengths of the sides are x centimeter and y centimeter,
X times X.
write down a formula.
X and y equals 120.
Good job, good job. Draw a graph to show the values of x and y. Use the axis like that. So now we have points, okay? The first point 80 and 15. Am I right? 80 and 15. So 80 and 15. 80 and 15 we can. I'll draw, but we don't have to. Do you have time to finish that?
No.
So draw. Okay, this is the first point, 80 and 15. The second one, 10 and 120. 10 and 120. This is the point. Okay? We need more points. For example, if one side 40, can you find the other one?
30.
1,200 divided by 40 equals 30.
30.
So 40 and 30. This 40 and 30. If one side is 60, can you find the other side? 20. So 60 and 20. 60 and 20. If one side, listen. If one side 20. So 60. So 20 and 60. Now join them. Look, if you join them.
Inversely proportional.
Okay.